JavaScript if else and else if condition. Okay, so if else and else if condition, any programming language which is having either scripting or server side programming, C sharp, Java, or any programming language where you use the if else condition for conditional checking okay. So if we go down here, you can found that if block, if else conditions. Okay, so in many programming language you see this, the condition will go in more deep what is the purpose and how it execute. Okay, so this is the syntax, this is the condition. As earlier I have shown you, greater than, less than, equal to, these are the operators to work on the condition. So these things we write in this bracket. Okay, parenthesis, the condition, then curly braces. Okay, we call this as a curly braces, this is called parenthesis. Okay, and our block of code is here. If this condition is true, then this block of code will be at execute. Okay, okay, always keep in mind that JavaScript is a case sensitive. If you write in capital if, then it will throw an error. Okay, now here I'll check that here what they are doing, new date, get hours less than 18 here. Now I will simplify it in a more way. Okay, where a equal to 10, where b equal to 15. Okay, now see, where a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 15. Now here if condition I'll write if a is greater than, guys, you experiencing background noise? A is greater than b, then document dot right line say what we say, a is greater. Okay, okay, now I'll display the output. So still displaying the run good evening. Okay, this good evening is from here. Okay, now what I'm saying, script a variable b variable, here condition a is greater than b. Okay, so if this condition is true, if this else, I'll say else. Yeah, try to understand here. Here what I'm saying, if a is a is greater than b. Now here a is not greater than b. That's why there is no output, because a is greater than b. This condition which is false. That's why it will not execute this part. The, the things which is written in this parenthesis, the code in this parenthesis will not work out, because the conditional output is false. The conditional output is false. Now again, what I do, I will change my 10 to 100. Now it returns the true, because 100 is greater than, because 100 is greater than 15. Now it will return the true. You say a is greater than, a is a greater. Now it's giving me out because condition is true, because condition is true, and it set the demo here, demo paragraph value as a is greater than. Okay, now if, now again, if now I want to say that a is greater if condition is a false. If the condition is a false, this condition will be false. Now I want to execute some code here. Okay, as of now I'm not doing anything, so I need to write something in else part. I need to write something in else part. So how I can write, I'll go here and say else. Okay, else part I will say here. Now I'm saying b is greater than, b is greater. Okay, else part I do this and I run this. Okay, now it's saying b is greater. Why? Now here what happening, the output of this condition, if condition is output of this is condition is false, means it will not execute this section. It will directly jump. It will directly jump to the else part. It will jump to the else part because false executed else part and execute this line. Okay, and it's saying b is a greater. So you understand why we write the else part. Okay, now here, now if you want if condition is there, again I will say that I'll check that if a is not greater, or uh, again you need to check that if you need to check that you pass some value and you check here a is greater than 10. Okay, a is greater than 10, and a is less than 12. A is less than, sorry, 20. And I'm saying here, okay, I'm saying uh, A is greater than, I'm saying uh, good score. I'm saying good score here. Okay, and here I'm saying if A, I want to use else if condition here, and again in this condition, if A, else if, not if else, else if, see here, if here 20 condition is less than 20, now I'm saying greater than 20 and less than 30. Okay, then I will say very good score, very good score. Okay, very good score. See, now here I'm writing here if else, again I'm doing adding one more condition here. Again, this is called if else next, if else condition. Okay, here I will say 14 and 15. Okay, very best. Okay, I'll say very best score. Okay, I just gave it. Okay, now here you can see I just pass the value of a. If I say this guy having, and else, if I say else, and again in else I say here the person is fail. Okay, else part fail. Okay, now see the output. Good evening. Now what value is here? There is no value. If I put the 15, 15 is in this condition. Okay, then run. It's saying good score. If I enter 25, it will use me very good score. If I enter 39, it will say that fail. Why fail? Now 39, because 30, I need to say here 30, 30 and here 40. Our maximum score is 40, very best score. And if you put the value less than 10, it will say fail. So how it execute? Okay, now see. Now here, check here. Here it check A is a 9. 9 condition is fail here. Condition fail here. A is a 9. Now then it comes to next stage. Next if else. A, see, A is 9. Is A is greater than 10? No. A is less than 20? No. False, false output. Because here I am using AND operator. You know how the AND operator work. False, 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 false. Output is a false. Then it will throw the false output. Again here it will check 9. A, 9 is greater than 20? False. And here also false. Okay. Again it will come here false, false, and finally it will execute this else part. Finally it will execute this else part and it return that fail, and your output is a false. So this is the condition, if else condition. It check that, it gives me return the false output. Here also it gives me the false output, and here also false. That's why it finally execute the else condition. If something is a true, then it will not execute code next to this. If the something is true here, if very code is executed here true, the next part will not execute it. This thing is the false, means it will jump here, it will execute here, and your execution stop here. Okay, because your condition is fulfilled, this section is executed, it will not go to the next code. This code will not execute it because your condition is true here, else if part will not execute. Okay, so again, so here if I put here, I change here 10 to say 35 or 25 and run this. Okay, it will give me a very good score. Now means it's a true, it's a false, then it come here and it check that yes, this is the false. Okay, and this is the true because 25 is in between, and then it execute this condition and it will give the output, and next condition will not execute directly, it come outside the code. Okay, so like this way we execute the if else condition. Okay, so again we moving in some good else block. As I have x else block, if conditions are not executed, then it will move into the else block. Here also the same thing, the else if statement. As earlier I have shown you if else, how if else statement work. Okay, so here also they are showing if time is less than 10, then execute this. Okay, so it's all about the condition, what kind of condition we are using. Okay, now this is about the if else condition. Now switch case. Now moving towards the switch case. Switch case is a very important thing. What I'm saying, switch case is a very important thing. Many programming see if else, then switch, for loop, do while loop, all are common in all the programming language or all the scripting language. Now here switch case, this is the syntax, switch and case. Select one of many code blocks. Okay, now switch used to perform different action based on different condition. Okay, this different action based on different condition. The switch expression is evaluated once. If the value of expression is compared with the value of each case, if there is a match, the associated block of the code is executed. If no match, then default code block will execute it. Okay, I will show you how it works. Okay, now, now close the other tabs here. Now if else block. So guys, W3 school is really helpful, and so that we can quickly cover the topics. That is very important. Now see here in this if else, okay, this is a paradigm. Switch new date get day. So this is something tricky to understand you. Okay, this is something tricky to understand because this is a date function, and date function, as I have told you, if you have date, these methods are there, means all the method related to date are explained here. Okay, so again, check here. Now, now here, just a moment. Switch case. So generally, switch case, how this switch case work? Switch case here, okay, switch. The syntax of a switch case, as I have shown you the syntax. Here, expression means outcome. Expression is outcome. What value you are passing here? Based on that, you need to check get the result. Okay, okay. So I will say I got score of a 50 out of 100, then my grade is consider my grade is say C grade. If I got the score more than 60, my grade is B grade. 60 to 80 B grade, and more than 80 my grade is A grade, and 30 to 50 is a C grade, and below 30 we consider first candidate is a fail. So in this condition, if go with if else, then you need to write many conditions, if else, less than, greater than, all these things. Here switch case will solve your problem. So how we'll get this? Okay, so hi, here what I'm doing, I say score. I take the variable score here and score. I set some value, initial value, consider 50. Okay. Now here, mm, here, what I'm saying, if your case, first thing, what I do, uh, score is 50, and here I will write the 50. Now, what is our condition? 30 to 50. Okay. Here. Now here case here in this case we are giving here 0 1 2. Now to calculate the score I want to display the output 50. We cannot give here case switch. No, that condition we cannot execute in here. If I say, because switch case is based on a result, what result of your expression. Okay. Now here I will say consider, just a minute, in spite of saying score, okay, let's say score is equal to 50. Okay. Now I'm not giving range here. Now I'm not writing condition here. Okay. If score is 100, okay, 100, it's saying A grade. If score is 80, it's saying B grade. If score is if score is 180, 60, it's saying C grade. And if score is 40, it's saying D grade. Okay. And else it will say, I remove this portion, and else it will say fail. Okay. Here they use the day, say grade. I'll explain you. Just hold on. So, okay, and it will display the grade as output. Now here I pass the score value 50. It is score. I just pass here score. Okay. Now here what happening? Here I have switch case. Switch case. It send the score value 50 here. Okay. This 50 is score here. Now it check the with each case. Is this 50 is 100? No. Is it here? No. Is this here? Sorry. See. 50 is here score? No. Then 80? No. 60? No. 40? No. Here what happening? It will directly go in a it will directly go in a it will directly go here in a D grade, because we have not 50 is not equal. If I enter here 30, then see here switch score 100 no, 80 no, 60 no, then 40 no, then it will go to the case 6, which is the default case 6, which is the default case, and which is the fail. So here I need to, there's something, some mistake is there, just hold on. A default, say here default. Okay. So please try to understand again. Okay. See, score is a 30, or if I say 40, I'm not giving condition here. Here I'm giving score 40. I check that 40 is case. It check in a case. It check case 1. No, no, no. It directly go here and display me D. Here today is a D, or I say here grade is a D. So grade is D. Again I will switch, and we pass here value. Some value is there, or expression is there. Okay. So value is there or some expression is there. Now here 40, check here. 100, no. 80, no. 60, no. It's saying yeah, degrade. If my value is 30 and run, see the run, just a minute, I need to say great. Okay, I run this, it say fail. So here 30, which is a default, means if none of this condition will satisfied, none of this will satisfied, then it will goes to the default and it will execute the default condition. It will execute the default condition, keep in mind. Okay, so means what I'm saying, 30, it check that 30 case one, no. 80, no. 60, no. 14, no. Then it will jump to the default, means default will always execute. now now here you can see I have entered here 60. Okay, now I'm direct passing the value. We are not checking condition here. Okay, I'm just directly passing here 60 is my value. Now it check the case. No, and it will directly go here. Okay, now it's check it C. Then it will set the grade to the value C. Now here you can see the break word is here. What is the break is doing? Break will not execute next condition. It will directly jump out of this code. The purpose of a break, it will break the switch loop, switch case, and directly jump out of this switch case. That's why this break is used here. Okay, that's why this break is used and it come out of this and we will get the output here. I hope you understand, and this is the default. If if none of this none of these conditions satisfied, then it will go into the default. None of this condition satisfied, it will go into the default case. Okay, so I hope you understand this switch case. uh, Break keyword, default keyword, as I have explained, the default common code block. Okay, switching details, strict comparison. Just wait, I'm just saying nothing important to highlight here. Looking forward to the weekend. So if case is not matching, means it will not display anything in this case. If nothing is there, then it will not display anything. Okay, so here now now I hope you understand how the switch case execute here. Okay, how the switch cases are execute here. So this is about the if and switch case.